Ladies and gentlemen, we've had various business forums over years, and the main reason why we have these particular forums with particular themes is to identify and discuss critical issues that need to be addressed in a particular sector. And we use this forum to have key decisions made that are incorporated into the national planning process, the national development plan, and the national budget. And I want to tell you that these forums are not just speaking forums. These are forums where we have seen decisions made and changes achieved. And I think later on, when you ask, we can be able to share with you some of those achievements that we've been able to get. This year's forum is focusing on tourism. And we are saying that let's transforming Uganda into a preferred tourism destination is both timely and urgent. And that is the reason why we have our key stakeholders politically and also from the private sector, from the tourism sector. Why do we think tourism is very critical? Because when you look at the economy of Uganda, the tourism industry is over 1.6 billion. It's over $1.6 billion industry. And when you look at in terms of employment, we actually have over 667,000 people employed in the sector. And it has a lot of potential. Where we are right now, we think so much is going to happen. We actually also looked at AFCON and CHAN as one of those things that we need to use. And as we get to 2027, CHAN is just a catalyst. We want to do more. We want to see Ugandans benefiting from AFCON.
You can see that the arrivals, the tourism arrivals, for example, in the year 2024, grew by 7.7%. We had about 1.3 million visitors. We are seeing the growth of domestic tourists. Many Ugandans are now visiting the protected areas, the tourism sites, cultural sites, and we have seen that growth by about 15%. However, despite these good figures which we see, there are quite a number of challenges that requires both the private sector and public sector to work together. And this is the reason why we have the Presidential CEO Forum, working closely with the ministry, the tourism private sector, and all the stakeholders in the tourism value chain to discuss how we can improve.
It will not just be an opportunity for reflection and strategy, it will be an embodiment of a national ambition where the private sector strengthens its position as a co-pilot in driving tourism development. I'm encouraged by the increasing participation of the private players in destination marketing, product innovation, and digital transformation of the tourism value chain. Let me also echo the words of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, who once said, tourism is not only about wildlife and scenery, but also about people and peace. Uganda must continue to position itself as the Pearl of Africa by ensuring that tourists come, stay longer, spend more, and return with friends. These words remind us of the strategic importance of stability, hospitality, and infrastructure in supporting the growth of the tourism sector.
Very, very much hinged on product development. So it's one thing to advertise and promote our destination, and yet we are not ready to hospitably accommodate the numbers that we want. We are currently, I think, trending at about 1.3 million visitors annually. We want to double that, but that means we need to double capacity. We need to improve our facilities. We need to improve our experiences. We need to invest behind, the things that we know about our gorilla experience, for example. How accessible is that experience to our visitors? We need to include even investment in our air travel. We have moved miles in that space. We now have a national carrier. We now have to do the work of domestic air travel, same as our neighbors have done. So the third thing that we're really trying to here, we believe that the partnership between our 5 East African states will actually give us more leverage than if we went at it alone. So we're starting to establish combo packages across East Africa, which will encourage people who typically they've been traveling for maybe the coast experience, they've been traveling for the Serengeti, the wildebeest migration. There's no reason why they can't cross over to the Ugandan airspace and also enjoy, our 160 plus lakes. The largest tropical lake in the world, largest in Africa, Lake Victoria. So it's those, I think, partnerships and synergies that we're trying to establish that are going to see us moving miles versus where we've been. And also, tourism is topical. It's topical, in case you haven't noticed. The reason why it is the highlight or the headline of our 6th biannual CEO retreat is because tourism is now topical.